everybody, and welcome back once again to a special edition of Inside the Headset. It is round 4 of the playoffs, and I've got on the phone with me the head coach of the Maryville Rebels, head coach George Quarles. How you doing, Coach?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing wonderful. Well, first off, congratulations on win number 250th. You are 250 and 15 according to the paper, and it's got to seem like a wonderful milestone for you throughout your career.
Well, you never in a million years dreamed that something like this could happen to you or to our staff. We've got a great coaching staff, and we've been very fortunate to have a lot of good players come through. And, I just really think it's kind of being at the right place at the right time. And like I said, we're very blessed, and to have that kind of record. But I think the thing we're most excited about is being 13-0 and getting to play in the semifinals this week.
Absolutely. And let's move right into that. Your quarterback, Dylan Hopkins, he's somewhere around 27-1 under your command, I guess, right now. He's a junior and everything. How does he come into this game knowing that, last year it was kind of jerked out of his fingertips there in the championship?
Well, Dylan's played great for us last year and this year. He struggled in the state championship game last year, just for whatever reason, just had a bad night, and he's avoided those kind of nights. This year, he's played exceptional, and he's the guy that if he plays well, usually we play pretty well, and if he struggles, we struggle. But we know we've got a tough challenge this week against a great Oakland defense, and but like I told our guys, I'll take them over anybody. I'd rather coach our guys than anybody. I don't know if it's going to be good enough to beat them, but I'm excited about the opportunity to play a great Oakland team.
Let's talk about your offensive weapons. You've got 3 nice-looking running backs. You've got a Hall, you've got a Cobb, and then you've got an Irvin back there that you can deal to. Of course, Hopkins can take it at any point in time in the run-pass option. Talk about those guys. They've had a nice year, and they're not scared to share the ball or just, let's score some touchdowns, basically.
Yeah, I think that's been the key to our success running the ball is, we've done it with a number of guys. You mentioned Irvin and Cobb and then Michael Hall. All 3 of them have contributed at different times of the year. I think Irvin has been kind of the hottest guy here lately. I think he's had over 100 yards the last 2 weeks. And, he's a little bit more of the home run hitter, a little bit more speed. I think Cobb is more of a combo guy, good speed, good size. And then Michael Hall is more of a just a pounder. He's a big guy, 230, 40 pounds. Just big, strong, physical, and but all 3 of those have allowed us to be successful. They have, been unselfish. They've supported one another. They've blocked for one another. And coming into each game, you just never know who's going to be the guy with the hot hand. And usually we kind of ride the one who's hot.
Well, I love your pass attack, the guys that catch the ball. Kimball and Humphreys or something else, but you've got a fantastic tight end in Blake Watson, and when you need something to happen, he seems to get open on a wheel route or whatnot. He is a great tight end.
Yeah, Blake. The best thing about it, they're all sophomores or juniors. We got them all back next year. Blake Watson, you mentioned, is a junior who's had an outstanding year. He had a big game last week against Blackman. You mentioned Kimball, Noah Humphreys, Christian Markham is another one, and then we got a freshman, A.J. Davis, who is outstanding.
He looks good.
Yeah, so we're, pretty deep there. I don't know if we have a Kelby Brock right now like we did last year, who's, pretty exceptional, but it's a deep group. I think there's 4 or 5 of them that are, really talented and, fit well into the system that we're trying to run.
Well, and I like your defensive side of the ball. Of course, T.D. Blackman will be in at least on 75 to 80% of the tackles, but you've got some nice fellas up front that they creep up on the 295, 300-pound mark, but they run like 250, 245. Talk a little bit about those guys.
Yeah, you talk about Blake Oliveira, big defensive lineman, who's been a 2-year starter. Jacob McCarter, who's probably a little bit over 300 right now, who's a senior. He's had a big year for us. And in both ends, Trayvon Purdy and Matt Young are both Well, Matt's a 4-year starter and Trey Wan's a 2-year starter. So, I feel pretty good about our front. They're going to have to play really, really well against that Oakland team with all the weapons they have. And then you mentioned TD. TD's 4-year starter, so many tackles. It's just hard to put into words all he has meant to our team and our program. And, hopefully we can get back there one more time and give him a chance, to play for a state championship.
You talked a little bit about Oakland and everything. Coach, standing where you are, you got a chance to see Coach Kevin Creasy in his first year last year. What makes, as you look on video, what do you like about this team, and what do you see different with this team versus last year's team? Like, what comes off the video to you?
Well, clearly they're, more comfortable in that offense. I think the quarterback's playing better than he did last year. Just a year of understanding. They got all those skill guys back, running back, receivers, and it's just, I think familiarity is good. I don't think they're having to think as much. Probably playing a little faster than they did last year, and like I said, we know we got our hands full against a great team.
Well, Coach, I'll wrap it up. I don't think there's much more to talk about. I just wanted to visit with you just a short minute. How's your golf game? I know you probably haven't been playing lately, but I know you play a little bit in the summer. What's your handicap right now?
It's very handicapped right now. Haven't played much. I've actually had a hip replacement during the season.
Oh.
So hopefully I can get back to it this spring. But, yeah, I'm doing great. But, yeah, golf's kind of been – last time I played was probably July. But I'm looking forward to getting back into it once the warm weather gets back.
Coach, safe travels. Good luck. We can't wait to see your style of ball Friday night. I love the fundamental part of it, and I just love watching your guys come on and off the field. It's just it is amazing. It's great to watch a total community behind the school and everything, and all the excitement, the cheers, and the band. It'll just be a great atmosphere at Ray Hughes Stadium.
I believe you. It's going to be fun. Thank you.
All righty. Thank you, Coach.